Hey, Sean here, and in this video I'm going to go over 5 steps to start doing video for your company. Now, did you know that YouTube is the second biggest search engine online? That's right, after Google, YouTube is the website most people go to search for something. So that tells you right there, video is huge. So in fact, this is another crazy statistic. About 90%, actually over 90% of all American internet users watch videos on YouTube. So if you're thinking your company shouldn't be making videos or shouldn't be on YouTube or shouldn't do that, then you're missing out on all of those people that actually are on there, and chances are your clients and customers are on YouTube or other video sharing sites watching videos. So you should be making videos for your company, and that's why in this video I'm going to help you with these 5 steps to get started doing videos for your company that you can do right after you watch my video. Alright, let's dive into those 5 steps to start doing video for your company, starting with step number 1, which is to get the video equipment. Now, surprisingly, you actually don't need that much to start doing videos. In fact, if you have a smartphone, that's really all you need to start making some pretty high quality looking videos for your company. In fact, the videos I do, they're all shot on an iPhone. So that gives you an idea of the quality that you can get with an iPhone or another, smartphone or smart device that has video recording capabilities. Now, if you want to step it up a notch, you can get something like a background that you see here in my video, and you can get some lighting and things like that. But again, you don't have to do that to really make your videos and really produce something that is okay, that people will be okay with watching. In fact, really, people aren't actually that concerned most of the time with the quality of the image in the video, but more of rather the audio. And that is one thing you do want to make sure that your audio sounds good. So make sure you're in a location that people can hear you, and the microphone is up so that, pointed so that you're getting your voice onto the video and people can really hear that. Now, there are even other microphones that you can plug into things like an iPhone or other smart devices, and that will help you basically record the audio a little bit better, which, if you're going to invest in anything, that is actually what I would suggest investing in. All right, once you have that equipment ready to go, the next thing you kind of want to look at is editing your videos. What sort of software are you going to use? Now, for that piece of equipment, most of the time, what you have on your iPhone or Android or whatever device you have, there's some there's some free video editing software that comes on there, and there's also usually in the App Store and Google Play Store there's some video editing software that you can get, and usually that right out of the box will help you pretty much cover most of the basic stuff. Now again, if you want to get a little bit more advanced, which you don't necessarily need to do right away, then you can go and get something like Adobe Premiere or Adobe After Effects, and those two together can help you pretty much do just about anything that you probably could dream up of in producing your video. So with that, we're ready to move on to our next step, which is step number 2, which is to get a YouTube account or a video sharing account. Now, there are many different video sharing sites out there. I suggest going with YouTube, but you don't have to do that. If you don't want to use YouTube for some reason, there are sites out there like Vimeo, Dailymotion, and Wistia, and a bunch of other ones that I'm sure if you just go to Google and type in video sharing site, and you'll see there are tons of them out there that you can use. Now, I suggest YouTube because it's free, 1, and 2, it's very easy to tie into your business, and then also, of course, there are a ton of people already on there. So with all those pluses, I kind of put my eggs in that basket. Now, with YouTube, one other kind of gotcha you need to make sure is that your YouTube account is associated with your business. You don't want to be using a personal YouTube account to be uploading your videos to, unless that's what you want to be promoting is yourself. So if you want to promote your business, make sure that your account you're using to put these videos on is your business account. All right, with that, you're set. We're ready to move on to our next step, which is step number 3, which is deciding on what topics that you want your videos to be on. Now, this is really important that you sort of make sure that your videos are consistent and they stay within a certain type of topic. Now, how do you figure out what that is? There's a couple tricks for that. One is to go back to those video sharing sites and see what is popular in your industry. Now, what you can do, for example, on YouTube is just search for your industry type, whether maybe you're selling cars, if you search for car dealerships, and just get an idea of the types of topics that people are putting videos out on, and then maybe even find gaps in that information. For example, if someone had a video on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but they didn't talk about where to get the peanut butter and jelly or what the best peanut butter is for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, then maybe you should make a video covering that subject. That way, it kind of fills a gap that people might be curious about, so after they watch that video, they may then end up watching your video. So, all right, now that you have an idea of what sort of topics that you want to do for your videos, you're ready to move on to the next step, which is step number 4, which is to make a schedule for your videos. Now, this is super important. And the reason why I stress this as being super important is because if you don't have a schedule, I find most people tend to fall off of this and stop doing the videos for their company. I suggest doing at least 2 to 3 videos per week, and then when you're first starting, you may want to do a video every day for a couple weeks. And I know that sounds like a lot, but that does initially, if you do that video a day for a couple weeks, it seeds your video account, whether you're on YouTube or one of these other video sharing sites that we talked about, and then your account has a bunch of videos so that when you start on that regular normal schedule, people that see your one video and then are curious what other videos you already have a base of videos for them to go and watch. And then they're going to be more likely to stick around, subscribe to your channel on there, and continue to watch your videos. All right, once you have your schedule worked out, the next thing to do is to go on to step number 5, our last one, and that is to start actually shooting your videos and publishing them. Obviously, you need to do this step because if you don't do it, you're not going to have videos out there. Again, I want to stress that this step, you want to make sure that you stay focused on getting these videos out. Don't worry so much about the quality of the video. Make sure that it's good, obviously professional, it fits with what your audience is looking for, but don't sacrifice that just to not get a video out, and instead, maybe be a little bit more relaxed on those things if it's going to prevent you from getting videos produced and getting them out. Because again, no videos out, doesn't matter what quality it is because you didn't have it out. So I would say sacrifice a little bit of the quality if that's stopping you from being able to produce these videos and get them out. Again, people are more interested in the sound and the audio than they are in the way the video actually looks. Of course, everybody wants to see fancy things and they like to have a good, crisp, clear image, but they're willing to watch a video that doesn't have that if the content's good and they can hear the audio. So think with that and make sure that you get your videos out and don't sacrifice everything for not getting them out. All right, with that was everything on this video. Now, one other point I do want to say is that I'm going to leave you something for free in the description of this video, and it's a free evaluation. If you had any questions on any of these points, or you kind of want to dive into more of what you might need to help you be successful in getting your videos out for your company, make sure to click that and fill out your information and get that free evaluation. And then with that, if you're on YouTube watching this, make sure you click to give us a thumbs up, and then also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to our YouTube channel. and click the bell icon, which will make sure that you get notified every time we put out one of these awesome videos. And until then, good luck with creating the videos for your company.